guys, we're gonna try to do this little course. It's actually a tough little track, but it could be fun. I just ain't got the car that I want to pull this off, so we gotta kind of come up with something that will, run with it. Being the laps are 10, so 10 laps, it kind of sucks, but and we got to play catch up in all this. So, yeah, that's great. But sorry about the echo if it does. I ain't got my mic hooked up or my headset. I got my desk mic. So we're gonna do we're gonna try something a little bit different here. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. Another one of those great things in Gran Turismo 7, of course. Oh wow, the volume's up. Let's see if we can. This is great. Can't see the sound volume. Wait, is this it? Let me get my phone. Oh, I about reset everything, didn't I? Whew, glad I didn't hit yes and that. Okay, second down. Gotta remember that. Trying to turn the sound down a little bit. Used to be, I was chilling live all the time. Now I can't even find it. Found it. Alright. Keep in mind, I do not have a car that I usually would race this race with. Before I'd had the GT, which, seemed very rare for people to get on my other accounts. Did somehow get that car. But on this one, it's been a struggle trying to get anything. Very long. So we're gonna do it the best we can and hope that we have enough fuel to the end. And Here's the car, so. We got sports. Well, we was going to put sports tires on it, but it won't let us run sports, which is kind of, stupid in a way. If a sports tire is a sport, I don't know why it won't let us run it. I guess it's not racing tires, but we're gonna run the hard because I didn't buy the mediums or so could have. I think this probably has a lot of wear, in the tire. I really don't want to push the car yet until I know what it's capable of. Yeah, I'm probably thinking I'm pushing it. Let you race a Corvette. What car was it? I have very few cars for this race, which sucks. I thought I had the Supra. Oh shoot, what the? Run me off the road, dude. That's AIs for you right there. I wish this dirt was like a different brown or something. It's like blinded to me. I wish you could customize it to like a color you would want the sand to be. But of course we can. Probably change the colors of our system, which might do. Starting to get a little loose. I do it every time I'm. There you go. I gotta watch that curve. For some reason, it just takes me from my road. So get comfortable here. We got a little bit. Just hope I got enough fuel. That's another car. Oh my god, this thing's gonna push me out when we get up. Car and I go, oh crap. Oh crap. No crap. Let's go in the pit for a minute. No. Oh, I'm going to turn the friggin' springs up a little bit. I didn't even have enough fuel to finish the race, so I need to decrease that as well. Alright, so basically, if we can keep traction and a little less power, then this race we have it in back. We just got to fix it to where the car don't burn as much tires on the left front. Get out of the way. As it's showing. And what the frig is that? This car ain't never done it. But we gotta be able to keep the, at least a good amount of power and save fuel in the process. So I'm running a manual transmission. So that, that helps in a way to maintain gears or whatever. But I prefer, straight over automatic in racing anything. So I know I have to make some minor changes to the car. And this is not a car I would normally, race on here, but I'm just trying it because I really ain't got much of a selection with any amount of horsepower as well, so you're only allowed to bring like 99 models from 80s to 90s in this race. That's the point of it. So it's like kind of old cars. Yeah. 30 years old, something like that, 20, 30 years old. Well, from this point in time. Right over. Well, from 80s to, I think it's like 80s to 99. I'm just about to race a Jeep on her if they'll let me. I do better. God, that curve. You gotta watch that curve real quick. Too far down gears. Oh crap. This car is so small that it's like taking a go-kart and trying to run 100 without turning the curb and losing control. The travel is just, so bad. So poorly. And I can't see that good, so I'm just really trying to follow this line right here. That's why I leave it on the map. Grip. traction too. Get this little car rocking it's hard to get back in line. So we could drop the springs a tad just to get the performance a little bit more stiffer, but I don't know if it's really gonna help. Because we need that turn lead our way. If I could see the stopping point. I can't see the little thingies on this track, man. Like the little markers. It's so freaking bright. Or I guess I'm just gonna brake sooner next time. I guess I better be safe than sorry. Can't wait to get off this track. It's one track I used to love, but the light in it, now I hate it. If I can get the detail a little more crisp, it wouldn't be that bad. But that's something I guess I have to work on. God, it's dark. Right. Knife ain't bad. It's not bad for the first start. Okay, so we got to lose a little power. Let's see. I think we need a little bit less traction. I think all over. So we're gonna have to work with that. And then, and yet we gotta keep enough power to, you know, actually make good time, so we don't want to lose a lot of power. But we'll see what we can do. On this build, I've really changed a lot. It's, well, besides the downforce, which we could probably up the downforce a little bit, and you know, get that kind of decent. So we're gonna go 89. And see, run no gear. Run a medium turbo, but let's see, I know this, but I'm trying to think. I think the more you went up on I was doing a test, it was like the more the wear up on the tires. So if we did say that, and we might so we cut back on power. We oh, I forgot to, well, we'll try this. Basically the tires, if you put a lot of, you know, toe on them or whatever, camber toe, whatever, it puts the tires in a bonding situation because we're running a curb track, not a NASCAR track. And it's better off if the tires were, whether they're, you know, slanted out or in, you know, to keep them, you know, pretty well straight in the process, but not as towed as much. People, you know, I like putting toe on the tires like I do. You know, sometimes like 3, 5, or even better. But sometimes a toe will hurt your tire wear as well. So we're gonna try it again. We dropped the power as well, both on computer and power on the car. I just can't wait to get this race 1 because the brightness of it just busts my eyes. And that'd be one less painful thing to do. So, yeah. But here we go. Here we go. Run the Lesbo class. I mean, Neo class. Alright. We're gonna cut that power down. We don't need to burn fuel more. And we're gonna see what we got. The car may not, you know, hang to a curve a little bit better. So we're gonna see how it handles from this point. I just hate how small the car is. It's like so. Holy crap! This guy will drive worse than I am. Need to lay off the brewskis, Mike. Quick one to the pub. I really don't want to push him so far. Good, let me don't like it. Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Lord, for keeping me in that. No, no, no. I want you. See that how the car's a little more, less, you know, responsive to the curve. Its handling is a little more tougher to stick to the curve because the toe is not out as far enough. But we're hoping it'll help the tire not wear out as bad. So that's what we're going on. It'll be a little bit tougher to drive. Ah, shoot. How they go get on throttle and brakes. This game is a challenge. It is. It takes patience to do it, and skill. And if you recover, you know, from a wreck, it takes a lot of practice to actually try to recover from something in this game, because it's pretty realistic to the point of driving. You know, you can't hit a curve at 250 miles per hour. I'm trying to talk and live to tell the story. That's what I'm saying. But in this case, you know, you don't die. You just respawn. We're gonna look for this. Looking at my tires around front. So it seems like the tires are holding up a little bit better. We could adjust major parts of it and probably get a little bit better option on wear. are doing a mission, or you know, a challenge thing. A book, so we can pause it to take a break, stretch our legs or pieces, whatever we gotta do. Oh crap. Our bones. Mine just cracked like Rice Krispies. I'm trying to sit up so I can see us a little bit better. Reflection is a pain in the butt. I need to buy like a monitor with maybe a couple grand in it or something. Just so I can see better, have better options. Whenever I get the money. Try to get a monitor. It's Asus. I've always played on Asus for years. Bad thing I can't tell me laps I got. Hear that car coming from a mile away. Sons of mine can't do nothing. Gotta just guess. Oh crap. Give us like cars, you know, to try to beat or something, you know, pretty good. Or something junk or run like champs. It's computer for it, I guess. That crap. Come on. God, Tommy, what the? I didn't think so. That's a Ferrari. What the freak? What a Ferrari. It's one of my favorite cars, but Try to do everything in my power to not let this thing beat me. Oh my god, whatever. Here he is, slammed to the ground, and I can't go low. Oh my god, I need fuel. Didn't see that. Hopefully I can make it. I'm out of fuel. Yep. Okay, we need less power. Wait, why is it showing fuel? It's supposed to have a broken gauge. As the last lap too. Alright. Oh. If that's the case, then maybe buy a Ferrari. But we're gonna try to do it with this car. Oh wait, I can do it right here. Let's see. Oh yeah, fuel. Alright, this should cut it. Wait, how much fuel is like? We'll drop the power just one more time. Alright. It's more mainly just not having to pit. We can do 10 laps without pit. We're doing pretty good. Don't get the curve all wrong. I think my power gauge is working or something. My God, what's going on with this? To get up front. I could drop the suspension, but might would put a damper on me, so the car won't be able to stick good. Might make it slide out of the road. I think the controller has a little drip to the right too, like the sun. Crap, I forgot to figure that. Could be where I dropped the power too. That's making the car try to slide out if I'm on the throttle. So there's a couple things you gotta keep in mind there. Maybe I hit the curve a little bit not as hard as you did before, because more power might keep you in the curve a little better. And less power would give you probably a little bit more steer, or steering as well, so it plays a lot in the car build. And sometimes you just forget, like you don't turn soon enough, you have complications. This is really not a YouTube build for anybody, because everybody drives differently on the game. In some way, they like it in some way, but everybody's build won't work for people, because everybody does things different. to his track. What lap is this? Wish that people, but run me fuel. I still ain't got enough fuel. One hit. Well, we know now that if we drop the power a little bit more, that we could definitely last another lap. Because the fuel gauge, when it says empty, it's empty. It runs up pretty quick. Okay. Well, we went from 6 or not to 6, and that's goofing off. Let's go back. I really ain't raced this car much. Like, I usually pick a WRX or something. But I don't have one that would qualify for this race. So we're kind of screwed. And that one car, I think it's like, I don't know how that's even fair. It's like a super car. We gotta race this race again. Lord. Let's see. I done forgot what was. I can't remember what I ran on this before. So we're gonna turn it down a tad. I think if I take those up, it's gonna make the tires wear quicker. Could run a medium, or well, I don't know. It might change. Run a high turbo. Mids where we get overpower. This is when you get very little selection of cars, and I'm trying to make do with what I have for now because I can't find a model that I would like for this race. So it kind of puts me in a position to see it says you got to race like a certain class for your model, and that puts me in a spot where I wished I had something faster, but of course it up. These little cars are terrible for spinning out. In a curve and it just spin around them. You don't watch.